Yeah, baby. What is up, CJ?
What's up, baby? You know what it is.
That's
Time.
right.
Philosophy is
Four.
30-30.
That's right, baby. With yours truly, Big Ant-Man, Anthony, my boy CJ. Oh, Cooper Nasty. Cooper Nasty. Cooper Nasty.
Yes, we keep it
I got
nasty.
a little tongue tied there for everybody who wants to make fun. On that. So where we going in on today, man? All right, we gotta throw a little fun stuff in there now.
Well, it's summer's coming upon us. That spring cleaning out your body, getting fit, staying fit, looking fit. One trick I got taught in the military was if you can lose a little bit of the stomach weight and gain a little bit more arms, you can drop a shirt size and then you look 2 times bigger.
Hey, I mean, go for it. You don't know if it works till you try it.
No, it worked. There was a couple guys, they were wearing like small shirts and they were like schmeedy or the larger guys, but they all saw that midweight. So it was like ripping shirts.
Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being, as old Seth Morosi would say, jam, jacked, and juicy.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Got to get it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude. What else? What's some other stuff we can hit on right now? So need some people in the comment section, man. Start throwing in comments. I got a lot of stuff I could talk about. I'd like to hear what some other people want to hear us talk about or what they got to say. You know, if one thing that's really been irking me though, man, and bothering me is this stupid identifying bull crap or the LGBT, HIJK, element of P, whatever the heck they are. Like that, it's like me personally, I don't care what you want to do, man. You want to be gay, lesbian, trans, whatever. That's you, do you. We've talked about this before. But this bull crap, man, now, I mean, it's like, I shared a picture. It's like it don't make no sense, man. You're doing away with men. You want men to be women and women to be the man. It's like you're wanting the roles to flip flop, and it's like, I don't agree with that. But if I don't agree with that, I'm a problem. And it's like, no. If you want to be gay, go be gay. I ain't gonna be gay. I'm not gay. But just because I don't think like you or I don't want to be gay, or I'm the issue, it's like, well, no, I don't mind at all. Just quit shoving it down my kid's throat. That's all I have to say on it. You know?
Well,
It gets old, dude. It's like, yo, you got your lifestyle, go do it if that's what you want to do. I ain't gonna say, I mean, I don't agree with it. But you do you. I'm not gonna tell anybody, that's wrong, that's not. Love's love. Love who you want to love, do your thing, whatever. But quit shoving it down kids' throat and quit acting like just because somebody doesn't have the same lifestyle you live or the same way you live, well, you're not gay, you're not this. It's like, well, just because they're not gay, trans, or, whatever, doesn't mean they're a problem. I mean, they can completely understand where you're coming from. They might not agree with how you're doing it or whatever, but I mean, it is what it is. I got plenty of gay friends, dude. I talk to them whenever they hit me up. And the thing is, they've never once shoved their lifestyle on me. Like, well, we ain't cool with it. I'm gay and you don't like it. They've never been like that. They was upfront, open about it. We talked about it. I was like, hey, good for you, dude. I'm not like that. I don't get down like that. But I'm glad you could eventually come out and let everybody know. Cool with it. And it's even still to this day. They don't force it on nobody. They don't try to shove it down your throat. Like all these other liberal idiots. You're not gay. Well, you don't want to be a woman? Well, man, there. That's this, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I have no problem with gay, trans.
No, cool. You want to be gay? Be gay. I don't care. I'm proud for you, but don't force it on people, man. And don't think because they don't, just because they don't agree with it, don't mean they don't like you. They just might know, hey, I'm not really not my thing. I can still be cool with you. But it's like, somebody tells you, yeah, I'm not really into that. Oh, it's like, yo, all the dude said was, he won't get down like that. You go ahead, slob on some knob if you want to. I'm good.
Yeah, but you're saying like kids thing, like they're teaching in like middle school, elementary school.
Dude, it's even been that, yeah.
That's not
like
right.
They're pushing that agenda that it's okay for a boy to want to be a girl, and it's like, no, that's not okay. Like, quit teaching these kids that there's nothing wrong with being a man and being a woman.
Well,
There's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a straight man or a straight woman. Like,
it's not even that. They shouldn't even understand that. In
man.
my head, if they're in elementary school, they shouldn't really be understanding gay, straight, bi, you know. You know what I mean? That shouldn't really be.
It shouldn't be something you have to worry about your, kindergarten or fifth grader hearing. But unfortunately, man, they're pushing that hard.
Yeah, but that's weird. That's pedophilia. Why would you try to teach that to little kids? It's pedophilia.
Because that's another thing they're trying to make okay, bro. They're trying to make it okay to be a pedophile, and it's not. And you seriously have a issue up
Well,
top.
if
Like,
anything, your kids don't need to fail until they're in like middle school or something like that. You know,
yeah, at the
even
latest.
if they have a phone, they definitely shouldn't have anything. Shouldn't be able to have any like regular app. Like you shouldn't be able to have like adult apps. Should be able to get on adult websites.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I mean?
agree. So that's kind of what we have set up with Gages, man. We have parental stuff, everything parental on his. So when he tries to download an app, it alerts Jennifer's phone automatically, and she has to accept or decline. He can't just download it. He's got to wait on her to do it. If she won't have it, decline. He can't get it. No, I'm not saying when he gets older, he ain't going to learn how to take all that stuff off and try to create a new account or whatever. That's coming. But I mean, right now he's 11. So.
Right, but you know what I mean? That's what I mean.
But I still don't want my 11-year-old seeing that stuff, yeah.
Right. Dude, I could not imagine. Like, when I was 11, I probably had like the old Playboys or something. I was probably sneaking that.
Yeah, baby.
You know what I mean? So like maybe some hardcore stuff like some Penthouse or something, but I don't think it was like, you know what I mean? The stuff the stuff you can get on the internet nowadays, like that.
Oh, click of a button, bro. Yeah, you had to get them magazines running in your closet, but hey, what can I use for some lube?
Right. Well, you know what I
where's the
mean?
lotion?
It's just the content. You know what I mean? Just the okay, we're adults. You know what I mean? I'm a guy. I've been on like 2 deployments to a couple different countries. I've seen different cultures. I watched different types of porn and all types of stuff. And if I was an 11-year-old child in 2024 and I got like clicked on, just typed in on
dude.
at that time, my imagination, which is, you know what I mean, like what, big booty queen or something like that, or, big, you know what I mean, something real basic, working, something like that. Just what you could get off of Pornhub, which would pop up like that, or, any of the other ones, and just be able to download quickly is ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. And it's the click of a button. You type it in, click, boom, download, there it is. Like, that is easy, dude. And it makes it even harder being a parent in 2024 is you really have to monitor all this stuff. And I don't think a lot of parents want to, man. Which I ain't gonna say not all of them. Some of them do. And I think some of them just kind of like, he's eventually gonna see it. Like, yeah, maybe when he's 16, but not 11. Or better yet, your 11-year-old daughter watching it. How would you feel about that? Like, yeah, that'll change it for a lot of dads out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, picture that. Yeah, come on. You won't have that same response. Well, he's eventually going to say it. No, you ain't. Saying, dude, just saying. It's a crazy world. Crazy world. I couldn't imagine being up north and all this right now, bro. With all this crap going on. Yeah. How bad is it up there, really, though? If you watch CNN and everywhere, they make it play it up a lot.
What do you mean? In what way?
Well, they just play up everything a lot, man. Like, issues or always the racism card. But when you cut on the news, it's never really. I don't think I've actually seen. To be honest, when I cut on the news, I've never really seen weather that much anymore, like what it used to be. Now it's always something racial or something this or something with trans or something with schools, and it's like, what in the world?
Yeah,
can I just get the weather? Is it raining today or is it not? That's all I need to know right now.
Yeah, I tried to on like Saturday mornings wake up and like drink a cup of coffee and watch the weather, right? I can't even watch the weather is like 30 seconds and then it's already
quick second, boom, then that's it. And it's like, what?
Right. You gotta watch like the Weather Network if you just watch weather.
Yeah. So let's go over here see what there it is.
And
I
that's
don't know.
so
I think
that's so
it's
old
just
people, bro. But it's so old people. That's so
it
old people.
is, but it's true. Like
But I
if
don't
you
know.
think
It's so hard. I got angry last time I was watching it. I turned it off. I'm like, I can't watch this anymore. It's just
I
so
see
ridiculous.
that's kind of the thing that they're trying to play there, man. In a way, it's still they're trying to bring you news like it's breaking news. In a way, it's still divide at the same time. And host just like you did, you get pissed off, you get mad. That's what they're still trying to do. And it's like he was a comedian, man. I can't remember who said it, but he's like, man, cut your TV off and just go outside for a day or a couple hours. He's like, you see, it's not as bad as they played it up to be.
Yeah, I was upset because it was just ridiculous. It's just what they put on there all the time is it's just a rerun. It's just a rerun of just bad shit all the time, just to
Yeah.
keep it interesting, like keep your dopamine hits going. It's like something cute, bad shit, something cute, bad shit, something cute. So then you're like, oh, like you know what I mean? Then
Yep.
we want to talk about like it's propaganda, bro. You know what I mean? We talked about this. I bet
Yeah.
mainly we talked about this. I talked about what I was chatting with somebody. So we might talk
I think
about.
we did an episode on it.
Yeah, it's
But yeah, anybody that's watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, yo, get in the comments, y'all. Tell us what you're thinking. Tell us what your opinions on some things. Tell us something you might want to hear our opinion on.
so. How was your Memorial Day? You know what I mean?
It wasn't bad, bro.
Pretty
I ain't gonna
good.
lie. I got a little pissed at work
Yeah.
on that Friday, because man, I didn't do much in the military. Everybody knows that, man. I didn't deploy. I didn't go to war. I got medically discharged, whatever. With you, all the guys we came in with, y'all all deployed, y'all went overseas and did your thing. And for me, man, I get a little frustrated and ill when people get Veterans Day and Memorial Day mixed up. I mean, like I said, I don't want to thank you nothing. I didn't do nothing, but for the ones who have laid their life down,
Right.
And gave it all, that's what Memorial Day is for.
Right.
Like you have Veterans Day to thank a veteran, active duty veteran, retired veteran, whatever. That's what Veterans Day is for. Memorial Day is taking that day to realize I'm out here cooking these hot dogs and hamburgers and drinking this beer because somebody laid their life down. A husband laid his life down, a wife, an aunt, or uncle. Somebody had to give it all so I could stand here and do this.
Yeah, somebody's
So
trying.
it's like don't forget that. Don't get the days mixed up. Memorial Day is to remember.
Yeah, it's real important. I feel, you know what I mean? I feel the same way. I try not to be so, I mean, it's aggravating, but I try not to be so mad about it because people are just ignorant to it. You know what I mean? It's so politicized as, pools opening, hot dogs, hamburgers, barbecues. You know what I mean? Let's go to the beach. It's the opening of the beach. It's sunny. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Nobody really remembers, all the blood that really
Yep. And
cost.
that's what I'm saying, man. Like for me, I don't want to thank you. I don't even want to thank you on Veterans Day. You know my stance on this. We talked about this. I didn't get to deploy. I didn't get to do nothing. Got medically discharged for stuff. That was it for me. They hung my time up. So for me, that's like I said, I'm not throwing a temper tantrum or nothing. I just get ill, man, because there is somebody out there who lost a loved one who gave it their all. And it's just like we're slowly progressing. The people just don't care no more. Say, hey, it's free day off of work, man. Let's get some beers and we want to do it. And it's like, dude, how about just take a second and realize why you have this day off? And like I got to work, man. First thing he did, he gets up there and he's like, I just want to take this time to thank our veterans. And I said, it's not what Memorial Day's for, Chief. I said, that would be Veterans Day. I said, today is the day to remember the ones who gave it their all. I was just like, why do so many people mix this day up?
Well, I mean, I can still, I can still see it as like, let's take a moment to pause for the ones that have given their lives for it. And, a quick thank you for the ones who did serve.
See, that's what I was hoping he was going to do. And he didn't. He was just like, he's like, we got any veterans in here? And I said, wrong day, Chief. Wrong day. Like you're thinking of Veterans Day, not Memorial Day.
Yeah. When they kind of do it up like that, it's kind of like,
yeah. And I get it, man. You just trying to be courteous and nice, and I understand it. But it's like, to me, it's just, don't forget those ones who paid it all, man.
Right,
Like,
it's this part. Like if you're not watching it, it's like this part in the forehead where it's the frustration, it's the little crinkles. They're like, oh, hey, and you're just sitting
yeah,
there like, yep, okay,
yeah.
I
Hey,
appreciate it.
just
Yep,
please hurry up, please, because I can let step outside if you don't hurry up because you're really pissing me off.
right. You see the veins starting to go. You're like,
Yeah, they starting to feel your blood pressure rising a little bit. But like again, man, I'm not bashing on nobody that does. I get it. You're just trying to be in a way thankful, but just know the difference, man. It's a little frustrating and
But yeah, definitely a couple guys who lost on the bars.
yeah. So you
One,
remembering those guys, man. That's what that day's for.
well, we also lost. So I mean, we also lost guys who deployed and then came home. There was one guy who
Mm-hmm.
we came home and then he got hit by a car.
Oof.
You know what I mean? So made it all the way through, and then on our first month back, boom. Because I remember
Mm.
coming home. Because I remember coming home from that. I'm pretty sure it was that deployment, little vacation or whatever. It was something. You know what I mean? It wasn't soon after that, and I'm getting phone calls. I don't even think I was up here long, and I was getting phone calls like, "Hey, dude's in the ER. Gotta come." So.
So well, hey, gotta go back. Hit y'all later.
And that's a wild feeling too, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just like seeing a dude get seriously injured.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I had a really good friend. I mean, my brother, or he's a brother. He ended up losing his leg. You know what I mean? Made it through. I'm pretty sure he did 2 tours, and ended up coming home, and years later after getting out, ended up losing his leg. It's like you made it through all this stuff. And then and then now you lose your leg. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
The VA doesn't.
Crazy, bro. Nah.
And the VA doesn't help none of that. You know what I mean? You want to talk about Memorial Day, we also need to talk about the veterans as well. So they lost their lives because the VA wasn't there to help.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Like just going up there when I first got out, I just had to take, your medical records and all that stuff. So that way I got it all filed and now that you're out. And dude, like the wait times, the lines, it's like nobody cared. Like these people are in here, some of them are sick, they're hurt, and they got stuff going, and it's like, this is the care. This is your thank you to ones who, made it home and is now seeking help for some things for after they get out. And this is your thank you to them. This is your way of helping them. They leave them out here for hours. I even had one dude, the older guy in a wheelchair, same day. Because I was just sitting there, I was like, man, this is crazy. Because I was waiting to turn my stuff in. And he's like, oh, yeah, man. He said, ain't nothing. He said, my wife had me down in the emergency side over here. He said, I'm sitting here. He said, right across from me. He said, I see this old guy. He said, he grabbed his chest like that right there. He said, and was hurting. He said, he started kind of leaning to the left a little bit. He said, and I'm sitting here waiting on the nurse. He said, I told the woman behind the counter, I said, ma'am, I think he's having a heart attack. I said, or something's wrong. Y'all need to get him a nurse. Nothing. Sitting there. He said, so he finally just went up there. He said, ma'am, excuse me. He needs some medical help. He said, he's either having a heart attack or something's wrong. And she finally just happened to look up and see him and then rushed in there to get a nurse. And I was like, really? Like, come on, man. Like, how? Like, the guy had to wheel up there. You thought he was kidding? He's just in the ER going to goof off or something like that. Like, come on, man.
Well,
They got to do better.
Well, they teach a lot of these people that, we're all addicts, that we're all trying to score the system. You know what I mean? Which I'm sure there are some like that, but if they served at that point, a lot of people, how many people serve? 5%? 5% of Americans. I mean, at that appointment, I'll be more upset with unemployment or any other tax that's going on.
Yeah. And a lot of it too, man, is like you said, some people could be abusing it and some people really could be needing that help because they could be battling things that they don't want to talk about to nobody. So maybe, coming here and getting some medicine or something helps a little bit, but people don't stop to think like that, man. It's like you said, look at y'all, yeah, he's sad from whatever. And it's like, well, do you know anything about his file? Did the man go through a horrible deployment? Did he lose a brother in arms? What's his background? He's here for a reason, so try to find that out instead of just, he just wants pills and then move on to the next.
I spent time in the Martinsburg VA.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I spent
I
some
know
time
that.
there. I spent some time there.
Yeah.
Try to straighten me out. So I met a whole type of all different types of veterans. I mean, because that was like a big veteran hospital. It was an ER. It was like one for addicts, like an AA, all of the drugs, pretty much like rehab, and then they had like PTSD rehab, and they had other things. And like a couple of them were all like combined and stuff. So I was there for like a combined thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad. I mean, it's still like kind of like a setting, but then you also have like the hospital setting. I'm not big fan of hospital, so. But I mean,
I'm not either, man. Unless something like if I really got to go, then I'll go. But that's not the first thing I want to do.
I didn't really want to stay there.
Nah. Hey, what you want me to sleep where? No, back in the morning. I ain't staying.
I
But
think
then they step in front of the door. You stay it.
I think it was 3 months. I think it was like 90 days.
Yeah.
It's there. Yeah.
But was it able to help? Like, did it help with some things? Which I ain't trying to dive into your info, but I'm just, to let people see if you would help, if it didn't, if it needs more tweaking. As far as the VA care goes.
I mean, I definitely think it could use a little tweaking in a couple areas. But, I mean, that was a while ago. That was that was years ago. But there are things, that I wish they also did on, like, the way out that they didn't do. That it's, like, kind of like what we're talking about. I mean? They don't really take you seriously until something's really dramatic. So it's like, I mean? They build you like in like the Marine Corps, I mean, they build you up to be this type of person, a Marine, and then like this pit bull in a cage, and then they like rattle your cage all the time, and then when your time is done, if you just do your time and get out, they just open the door and beat you the fuck out, bro. You know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, and you can't go back inside the house, so then now you gotta go roam the streets. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of veterans end up getting in trouble in jail, becoming addicts, making bad decisions. You know what I mean? Getting married too early. You know what I mean? Due to go through like 6, 5, 4 marriages.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? All because they're like, oh, this is the first one. I know it. Or, you know what I mean? End up going to Driftwood and it's like, boop. Next one's boop.
Yeah.
Back to like the VA part, I mean it was I mean you have to be open to help. First off, you have to be open-minded to the idea of you're not perfect and you have I mean there's obviously things you need to fix. And if you kind of keep that mindset all the time, then you're always kind of trying to learn, which is not a bad thing. So you can learn a lot, you can eat the meat and spit the bone out. You know what I'm saying? Not everything. See, that's like, that was part of something they kind of taught us there, but it's also something that you need to, that I feel should be kind of thrown into a lot of things. Because if you just get a lot of information, sometimes that's good, but sometimes information to me might not be the same information to you. So somewhere in between is the meat and the excess is the better. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying what you're saying.
So
I understand completely, bro. Yeah, it kind of goes into everything we play. That's why we said philosophy in the dirty 30s. Who would think that mindset of what you're talking about would play into your life or fitness or whatever? Some things work in life and fitness for you that might not work for me. Just like some things may work in my life and fitness and whatever goals I got may work for me and not you. Crazy how all that goes together, ain't it? But you're dead on, bro. You could be sitting there getting this information like, yo, yeah, this is right. And then the guy beside you could just be like, nah, that ain't really like, just because
You
it's
see
working
it.
for you, make sure everybody really is. Like, and if it ain't working for this guy, what can you do to help with this guy? Like, maybe talking to him one-on-one, trying to dig a little deeper.
Well, what's his view? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You might see a 6, I might see a 9.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That is true, bro. Very true. And if you drink too much, them 6s really are 9s in your head. Until your buddy goes, hey, put it down. You looking at the number upside down. That ain't a 9. That's a 6.
Nah, baby. Nah,
So I'm
baby.
just kidding. Just kidding. Don't want to make nobody mad out there. Gotta laugh, people. Laugh, have a good time. Life's too short to, be a stick in the mud.
Yeah. You always gotta
For
smile.
real.
Always try to smile.
Always, bro. Always. But yeah, everybody, again, like it, share it, comment. Let us know what you think about it. We're trying to engage with everybody out there, man. We want to hear what y'all think and what y'all want to talk about, questions y'all might have, or just your opinion on something, or maybe even tell us some things that's worked for you in some of the episodes we talked about and we can share with other people.
Yeah. Or maybe some topics.
Exactly.
I think
One topic we got to get on, bro. I ain't trying to tell you, but trying to let the beard come back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on CJ's level. I used to be in like the India. I shaved it.
I don't know.
I lost some man card. Lost some man card points there.
I don't know.
I went from looking grizzly to, hey man, where's homeroom at?
I don't know if you know, but these hairs are deep hairs.
Yeah, keep rubbing. Don't worry, mine's coming back, buddy. It's coming back. Don't worry.
These deep hairs, brother.
My goal is by the time we're able to sit side by side and do a cast, it's gonna be there. Like the bearded bros. What you got? Where you at?
I'm liking it trimmed up, and I can show up a couple of my tats.
Yeah, I hear you, my boy.
Thinking about getting the side done.
Yeah, hit a little bit of that fade right out.
Well, getting the
You know what I'm
tat.
saying? All the tat? No, that'd be sick. You can get to that haircut because you got the long hair, man. You can do that shaved side of your head. When you'll flip it over, or you do the flip it and flip it over.
It's it.
Which I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably pick on you for a little bit if you didn't flip it over. Yeah. But you gotta, yeah, so I can't.
Yeah,
I got you serious, CJ.
I got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How you, like, put some one of your boys coming to you, hey, CJ, I got a problem. I need your dad. He's bringing his boys. I need you. Then you just, before you go put your hat on, I got you, bro. Like, I don't know. Okay, I can do it, bro. I'd be like, we about to get beat up. He just flipped his hair. We about to get beat up.
Yeah, but if my head, like, you're talking about like this, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, if we do the hat on flip, I'd be like, oh, man. Like, well, we had it. We had it till you did a hair flip. We're going to lose. I'm gonna tell you like Dirty Grandpa, but I'm gonna have to fight them all, CJ. So you want to take that first punch? Flip your hair when you do it. Flip your hair, it won't hurt.
I've been getting beat up since I was a kid. I got it.
All right. But man, that's as hard as you hit, bring it on. That wasn't nothing.
Yeah, I've won a lot, lost a little, so it's all right.
There you go. CJ, you could. He just hit you with a 2x4. Really? I didn't feel it. You flipped your hair, didn't you? Yeah, you flipped your hair, boys. Look it. Yeah, you did. You did. That's why you didn't feel it. Man.
What you say? We call it this one, and then we gonna hit this next one soon.
Yeah, I say so, man. As I said, the whole purpose of this is to be serious, to have fun, throw some comedy in there. Next one we'll dive a little bit more some bigger topics, but I mean, we hit on some things that was still nice to be serious. Throw a couple jabs, give people a laugh for us and a smile. And then maybe tomorrow we'll dive into some deeper stuff.
Yeah. Sun's coming out.
Sun's out, guns out, baby.
It's good time. Good time to get in the sun. Good time to meditate. Good time to get your closet cleaned out. Go get your soul cleaned out. To your independence.
Yep.
All right, brother.
But I think that's it, man. Safe for everybody.